You're leaving thousands of dollars on the table if you're still not using ChatGPT in your private chef business. And I know you might be a chef and technology might really not be your thing. I am the same one. Today we're not going to disclose too much about the tool. I really want to go briefly about it and give you 5 reasons why you should use ChatGPT right now, even if you're absolutely not comfortable with technology, because at the end of the day, what you want is to land more clients, have more profit in your business, and make your life easier by working less. So let's get into it. The first reason is to be able to use the tool by creating tailored offer for your clients. The other day, I had a client of mine, a student, that wanted to create an offer for a potential client, but she didn't really know how to go about it. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's actually use ChatGPT and see how we can actually create this offer and come to those people and provide them an offer that is going to be super hard for them to refuse. So I start collecting data about those people. Who are they from? In which city do they live? What they do for a living? How old are they? What are their habits on a daily basis? Those people wanted to hire my student for a full-time meal prep service. So what this couple is consuming on a daily basis? Are they going to the gym? If they go to the gym, are they going to a luxury type of gym? Why? Because if somebody is already willing to spend $300 or $400 a month on a gym membership, which by the way in the United States it exists, they're more than likely willing to spend a lot of money on the meal prep service. So based on those 5-6 questions I was always already asking, I put this into ChatGPT, and magically ChatGPT already come up with a pricing model that more than likely is going to match those people. Why? Because now he knows what they do for a living, how much they make per year, where do they actually live, what are their habits, how old are they, which based on his knowledge and everything he learned inside of his database, he's actually able to provide me accurate information on how much should we actually pitch those people. By the way, if you're interested to get that specific training, I recorded everything. This is a half an hour training where I am going to go in depth instead of ChatGPT, making sure that I am asking him all those questions and he's going to come up with more data that I provided to him with an offer that couldn't refuse those clients when it's been proposed to them. The reason number 2 on why you should actually use ChatGPT. Let's say that right now you don't have any clients and you're looking to work with somebody. Well, one thing that you can do is to work with agency. But right now, if you go on Google and you're looking to find agencies in the United States or internationally, it might take you hours. And even if you're able to do so, you will never find all the agencies that exist in the entire world, or it will take you days, or weeks, a month to do that. The first thing that ChatGPT is going to do is that within a minute, it's going to find you every single agencies in the entire world that you can get in touch with. And then it's going to give you all the information that you need about those agencies to be able to actually contact them. Then aside from this, because you can literally ask whatever you want to ChatGPT, then you can ask the AI to organize it for you. Organize the agency per city or country. Organize it in a way where you class them with highest group of agencies and lowest highest group, if that makes sense, lowest high group of agency on another side. Ask ChatGPT to write you a template email that you can actually run to those agencies. Write ChatGPT and ask it to write you a script when you call those agencies. And then finally, you can even ask it to build for you a spreadsheet so you actually have the ability to track every single replies that you get from those agencies and then pick who you want to work with. The reason number 3 will be to be able to write menus and a grocery list fast. I wouldn't ask ChatGPT to write a menu for you unless you want maybe the structure of the menu, because again, if you already have the menu in mind and then you can just type it to ChatGPT and then he's just going to organize it in a way where it actually it's actually really clear. You literally just have to copy and paste into a Google Doc or on Canva if you want to make it look a little bit nicer, and then you have something that is made and ready. But aside from this is that once you actually have your menu, then you can tell ChatGPT for how many people this is for, and then it's going to naturally calculate everything you actually need to buy for the grocery list, and on top of this, organize the entire list so you don't have to break your head when you go to the store on where to go and what to buy first. So it's the way that I actually really like to use this tool is that I will never ask ChatGPT to think for me. And by the way, you can. Like, you could literally ask ChatGPT anything you want and it will create to you. But the level of depth that the AI has so far hasn't overcome a human brain's, let's say, creativity yet, which I'm sure in a few years it will, but not yet. Now, once you know how to think by yourself, which as a chef you should be a really creative person, you can ask a ChatGPT to organize everything for you. This is the reason why I always love and use the AI. It's like to organize everything that comes into my head. So I'll literally just type like a crazy nerd, and then it'll organize everything for me. Which again, with the menu / the grocery list, that's an amazing example. And the last reason will be to write contract agreements with your client. Contract is, especially when you're getting started, is a thing that, it involves laws, and we usually not fucking lawyers, right? So there's always multiple questions that come on, like, okay, what should I write on the agreement? Should I actually write in the agreement? Are there some questions that I should write for client? Are there something that I should write for client, not for another one? So the best thing is to ask the AI literally to write the most basic agreement that you have, and then you can add a few things that your client might have mentioned to you, just to make sure, again, that it's kind of like clear between the two parts, and see if ChatGPT will actually put it into the contract or not. But ideally, the thing that might create a little bit of doubt, it can be around cancellation, it can be around reschedule, it can be around refund policy, it can be around the trial period if you're getting started with that client, and like, it might be a full-time contract, but that client doesn't know yet if they want to actually hire you full-time, right? So there'll be a trial period. It's also ideal to write invoice structure if you need to send that to your clients. I mentioned it to you, I didn't really want to take too much of your time. These are, in my opinion, things that even if you're not good with tech, even if you think that ChatGPT is for other people and as a chef you shouldn't use it, you'll literally be wasting your time and losing money by not doing this. That's the end of this video. I'll see you soon. Peace.